Alright guys, today we are going to learn how to string sidewalls. And I'm using the clutch, just the normal one, not the clutch 2. And this way of stringing is just going to be, make it a nice round pocket. So what you're going to, and if you don't already know how to do these top strings up here, then check out my other video. But anyways, so what you're going to do, your first hole right here. So you're gonna go through, get it as close as you can to the top string up here, and then come through and then lock that to the mat, like lock that to the sidewall, like this. Okay. So then you're gonna go down through to the next hole in the head, come through it like this. You're gonna make sure you have this open loop like this. Make sure you have this open loop like this. You're gonna come through the hole in the diamond, and then you're gonna lock that tight. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is gonna be a very high pocket. If for some of you that don't like that, then don't use this method. But okay, so then you're going to go through the next hole that's closest to the diamond. And you're just going to keep going through. Instead of making, like, most people like to do their little loops, like, before they do it. But then it just kind of makes a mess. And then, so, I'm just going to do it this way, just for now. Like that. So then you're going to come down, say, I want the pocket around, like, right in this area up top. So what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna come down through the diamond, down through the diamond, and then I'm gonna go through the hole in the sidewall, and then just down through the next hole in the mesh, the next diamond in the mesh. And what that'll do is it'll create it'll make the mesh bag out a little bit, like this. See, right here is where I doubled up, and watch, like right here, see how the mesh is just kind of nice and easy to work with right in this area. That's what you want right there. So then you're just gonna keep going all the way down. That's probably the hardest part. And then you're just gonna keep going down through the head, through this. Make sure you come up through your loop. You're just going to keep doing that all the way down like that, and then just kind of work in your pocket as you go. It's good. Key to stringing a good stick is basically mesh preparation and where you want your sidewalls. Shooting strings don't really have an impact on what a lot of people think shooting strings do, but I think it's more the sidewalls where your pocket is and how the ball releases and stuff like that. That's what I think. So the pocket's going to be nice and right and up high, kind of in the middle, you know. So then just keep going down through the sidewalls, and then come out through that mesh hole. And then once you get to the bottom, that's a little bit trickier, but I'll show you in a second. Okay, so I'm almost at the bottom right here. So look, as you can see, there is 3 holes left. 1, 2, 3, right there. Okay, so then you're gonna make one more loop right next to yours that you already did, or you could come down one lower. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna come down one lower for. So then you're just gonna come through. Just keep doing your normal thing. You're gonna come through that like this. You're going to lock that tight. Then you're going to come through this in the head, or in the mesh, come back through it, and then feed it through the head, like so. So it makes that nice and locked tight like this. And then make a double knot. If you don't have to just do a normal knot if you want. It doesn't matter. I like to do double just because it holds tighter, but here. So there's one sidewall, guys. And you're gonna come through, make your little loop up through, and feed it through again, like that. And then what that's gonna do is it's gonna make this little double looped looking thing. That's what you want, that's good. Okay, so guys, there's the first sidewall. It's a stringing a good high pocket. We're gonna work on the next sidewall, okay? Okay, so let me get that ready for you guys. You want it about, I'd say about arm to chest length. Maybe that might be a little too long. I just like to use a little extra just so I don't have to cut a new bottom piece. And burn the tips. You guys know the drill. This time I'm using a better head. That other one was a piece of crap. It was one of those spine Evo things. I don't like it. I'm using the clutch this time just because it has a lot of stringing holes and you can put the pocket wherever. So yeah. Alright, just making my double knot here. See that double knot like that? Okay, cool. Alright, so you're just going to basically copy the other side of what you did. Just come down through, just copy the exact same thing that you did on the other side. It's really, this is probably the hardest part of the sidewalls, is copying the same thing that you did. Make sure, this method that I like to use makes the mesh nice and locked tight, rather than just kind of left, you know. That's why I like using this method better. Just keep looking and like copy it as you go. But it's kind of hard to see like which diamond you go through. I know that's like a tricky part for a lot of you guys. But just keep looking and see what diamond you want to go, like that you went through on the other side. And then just look at it for a second and then go through it in the same sidewall hole. Okay, so then I'm doubling up here again. For those of you that didn't catch that the first time, what we do here. So look, I did my normal right here, which I need to tighten. Did it normal right there. So then I'm going to come down through the mesh hole like this. Pull it through like that. And you're going to come through the sidewall hole like this. Through the sidewall hole and up through wherever you wanted that first, wherever that first diamond is that's closest to that sidewall hole. And then make sure you get that nice and locked so the pocket knows where to go. See, look at how high of a pocket that is already. It's starting to get there. Like nice high pocket already. So I'm gonna keep going all the way down just like normal. But yeah, I think the sidewalls are probably the hardest part. You're just going to keep going down through every time. Sometimes that doubling up part gets a little hard because there's a bunch of different ways you can double up, but this is my favorite way because it locks the mesh really tight. So you're going to come down through, and as you guys finish it up, it will be nice and locked. Alright, well, here it is, guys. Check back in a little while for shooting strings. That's good high pocket. If you guys like high pockets, then I would suggest trying this way. There you go. See you guys next time.